I'm going to show you 4 Amazon PPC campaigns which I've been using for my clients, which pretty much guarantee a low ACOS and a high return on advertising spend. So if you want results like this, then I suggest you stick around till the end of the video. For those of you that are new here, my name is Brad, and basically after seeing success with my own products, I set up an Amazon marketing agency, and now I help other e-commerce brands set up, launch and scale their brands on Amazon. But enough about that, let's go straight into what you came to this video for. Starting with number 1, search defense campaigns. Now, this may seem like a completely obvious one, but you'll be surprised how many clients I've actually taken on who were even in some cases paying an Amazon marketing agency to run their account for them, and that agency was not even running ads to have their products shown when a customer was typing in that client's brand name or specific product name. Now, I'll break it down super simple. As you'll find sometimes when you're searching on Google, let's say you're searching for a Nespresso coffee machine and you're going to type in Nespresso into Google. Now, even though Nespresso shows up number 1 organically, they're still going to be running a sponsored advertising post above that organic search result. And the reason why is actually quite simple. It basically stops a competitor taking that ad position. So if a customer is typing in a search term which is completely brand specific and product specific, then the conversion rate is going to be really high. And the last thing you want is that customer being taken away by a competitor or distracted by another product. So don't get stressed about spending money on these campaigns. The conversion rates are always super high and they're really easy to set up. And you can potentially see performance similar to something like this. Number 2 on the list is retargeting views campaigns. How many times have you clicked on an ad from a product you like the look of, you're looking, you're almost about to buy, then you get a phone call, you get distracted, something comes up and you basically think to yourself, I'll just come back and buy that later on, but then you forget about it. With the attention spans that we've all become accustomed to with apps like TikTok, this sort of thing is happening all the time. Therefore, a great way to combat this is to retarget people that have already clicked on an ad but they didn't quite complete the purchase. If you're an e-commerce brand owner and you're already running retargeting campaigns on Instagram and Facebook and that sort of thing, then I don't need to tell you, these retargeting campaigns tend to be pretty profitable, and if you've not got one set up, you need to do it ASAP. On Amazon, I tend to split these out over different timelines, being a 7-day retargeting, 14-day retargeting, 30-day retargeting. But with advertising in general, test it, whatever works best, double down on it. One thing I will say is that the shorter window tends to work best because it's top of mind for the customer and it's likely that it's still going to be a problem they need to solve in their lives quickly. But can be different. The bottom line is these tend to be pretty profitable because someone's already clicked on the product, they've already shown interest, and if your listing's good, your product's good, your ratings are good, they're going to come back and hopefully buy. Number 3, product defense campaigns. If you click on any major brand on Amazon, well, any major brand that knows what they're doing on Amazon, you will see the product defense campaign executed absolutely perfectly. And if you're currently paying an agency to run your ads, I'll say this again, and they're not doing this, give them the hee-ho, show them the door. To explain what it is, a product defense campaign is basically where you're running ads on your own products. So if you've only got one product, then obviously this doesn't apply to you, unfortunately. But if you have a catalogue of products or a small range of products which are all similar, what you want to do is run ads on each product for all of the others. The result of this is that customers are not distracted by competitor products trying to steal sales away from your listing. All they're shown is products that you own. Therefore, if they do click on another one of the products, then potentially you're just going to get some multi-purchases from someone that buys this, they buy that. And if you've got a large catalogue, then you can niche this down, and say someone's purchasing a protein powder, you could advertise your protein shaker on that listing. You could advertise your creatine on that listing. You could advertise your, you know what I mean. The downside to this is if your products are ranking very well, they're getting a lot of traffic, they're getting a lot of sales, then no doubt competitors are going to be willing to pay a fair amount of money on a bid to have their advert and their products show up on your listing. Therefore, these advertising campaigns don't always tend to be as profitable looking directly at the numbers in your campaign manager. But what you need to do is look at this at a holistic level. If you're stopping competitors from taking sales from your listing and potentially improving their own organic rank, which could overtake you, then it's always going to be worth the investment, even if initially it doesn't look that profitable. I'll show you some results now, but I'm just saying, and I'm just putting it out there, if you're number one, people are going to be bidding, people are going to be coming for you. So just be prepared to make the investment to keep yourself there. That's why it's a product defense campaign. And last but not least, purchase retargeting for subscription-based products. Again, if you're paying someone to do this for you and they're not doing this, it's bad news, it's a red flag. But seriously, if you're selling consumable products, I'm talking products that you buy, you use, and then you run out of. These are things like skincare products, cleaning products, makeup, food products, supplements, deodorants, hair gels, soap, batteries, stationery like pens and ink. Basically anything that you might have a subscription for to buy again and again. These campaigns that I'm going to talk to you about now, they really are a golden nugget must-have that you need to implement. Well, I would recommend you implement because I've implemented them and they've done well for me. But first of all, word of warning to anyone looking to start an Amazon business and is in like maybe the product research stage, they're looking to get products manufactured. These are by far the most competitive categories on Amazon, but they also have some of the highest potential with regards to a final company business valuation if you're looking to build a brand and sell it. This is potentially why around sort of 80% of the brands that I work with in my agency, they tend to fall into this category. But anyway, that's by the by. One of the best things about having a product which is consumable is the fact you know when that product is likely to run out. Therefore, you know in 30 to 60 days that customer is going to have used all of that product and they are going to be run out. Therefore, that is the prime time to retarget them again with another ad and try and incentivize to get that repeat purchase. If the customer loved the product, they got on well with it, then you might just be able to bag yourself a subscriber by giving them the discount of save 10% when you subscribe and save. That is really the key to it. Therefore, if someone has bought your product on Amazon, it's a 30-day supply. It's quite easy to set up a retargeting campaign to have that product shown again to that customer after the 30-day window. I hope you found these campaigns useful. If you implement them in your Amazon business, please drop me a message and let me know how you get on. I'll be very interested. If you like the video, of course, hit like, hit subscribe. I'll also leave a link below to my website where you can book in a call with me if you're an e-commerce brand, you're struggling to scale, you're struggling on Amazon in general, or you basically just want someone to set this up, launch it, scale it, and manage it for you on a monthly basis. Let's have a chat. Let's see if we can work together. I'll also leave some links below to some of the software I use, which do have some discounts on, which is good for you, and they also are good for me. They help support the channel. I'll see you all again soon. Thank you very much.